Isn't there one in the hall? Oh, there's one right next to you. I was like, I'm positive there's one over there.
Hey, I'm good to go whenever you got something.
Tash is taking some time on the beach to blow off steam, figuratively and literally. It's quite a moment offers a chance to get to know her better, again with the hers. You better be telling me how you breathe or why you breathe fire. Because that's my biggest question about you thus far.
Hey. Some for you. Some for you. Hey, don't be a dick. That was for the little one. Stupid birds.
Good lord.
Here, let me.
You gotta spread it out. Throw it out in a clump and they fight over it.
I know how to do it.
So do it. Sometimes
I
I
am?
practice with the fire out here. It's safer. No people around. Lots of water.
Just birds.
Is it magic or...
It's not magic. My mother says the Kunari used to be closer to dragons. Something in our blood.
The Antom called you a Dari?
Yeah.
Okay.
Old Kunari word for fire breather. A few like me are born every generation. My mother thinks Adari were meant for something special. She's always looking through the old texts for clues. Come on. Don't want to scare the birds.
Tash, I've just noticed that you have a missing horn. Your right horn is literally made of like
My mother
quartz or
left the
crystal
queue
or
not
something.
far from here. She got herself transferred to Kontar from Parvalan. Smuggled me there and then walked out.
I thought Kontar was well fortified. How did she escape with a child?
Lycune isn't a prison. People can leave if they want.
Do you miss living under the Cune?
Not much to miss. I was a baby. My mother misses it. She was an Ashkari back then. A scholar.
Why'd she leave?
Me.
I like that the time of day has changed. I appreciate this.
There's enough for all of you.
Where did I get it from, is what I'd like to know.
Shathan was worried about what the Kunari would do with a fire breather like me.
Why did you just
would
call
they do?
her by her
She
name?
said they'd have me put in the Antom. Use me as a berserker. The idea scared her enough that she left her library and walked away from the Cune.
These are very large
There you go.
seagulls.
Come on. Over here's where I practice.
Why not
Very
on the
large
beach?
seagulls.
The birds just ate. Scare them any more than you already did and they'll be crapping everywhere.
How? How do I get here, O wise Tash? I get it from the other side. How do I get up the other side? Down here.
What the crap is that?
The Antom must be marking their territory.
Not on my beach. Vashvatari!
Oh, there was
Come
literally
on.
a staircase.
These banners need to burn.
Oh, well, you can wait. I am on... Oh, no, I can't make it up here? No! This was the whole point. Never mind. I can go around. Gimme. Want. A lost poem, translated from Kunlat. Slow blink seems to say, I'm going to eat you, little fish, purr, soft soothing friend. Alrighty. Tasha's writing poems about the kitty. Okay. Shouldn't like that idea. Fine, we'll go around.
Hit it, Tash.
Looks kind of silly, but that's okay.
Nice. What does it feel like when you breathe fire like that?
It's more like spitting.
Ew.
Something inside my
ew.
throat opens up and lets stuff mix together.
Oh, we're
Then there's
literally
this
going the
rush
way I
of heat
went.
as I roar it out.
I'm surprised it doesn't hurt your mouth to do that.
It can. One time my tongue got in the way. Got a mouthful of fire.
Ooh, ouch.
Didn't hurt much. My mother has to make food extra spicy so I can taste it.
And I guess that's the trade-off for
God.
being a fire breather.
It's fine. I smell stuff better than most people.
An on-Tom supply cache. Too bad it's locked up.
Not for long. Watch. Okay.
It always points down. She can't do it
It
horizontally.
burned right through it.
Yep. Melt some metals, not all.
How'd you figure out which kinds of metals you could melt?
Yeah.
My mother said I
that's
went
a good
through a lot
question.
of spoons as a baby.
Oh my. Okay. Sure. I guess I'll open the door. Don't mind me. Oh no, the light changed. No, it didn't.
This
It was
way.
just the shitty lighting
More
when you
birds
come
to
out the door.
feed.
Something like that.
There's a memento down there, Tosh. I'd like it very much. No, the
Garage.
yeah.
It's Tosh. I brought food.
Avatosh! It's good you came early. The feather clouds are getting lower. It's going to rain. Who is this?
You
with
look ridiculous, sir.
This is Rook. She's a friend.
A friend. All right. Make sure you both dress for rain. Drip rain, not mist rain.
Is this guy okay?
What's the difference between drip rain and mist rain?
Drip rain soaks through the clothes. Mist rain just wets the skin. Sorry, I don't know all the words in your language.
Oh,
I get it.
Right.
Karash was a worker caste
Got you.
navigator. Got dragged along with the On-Town when they invaded.
They told us it was ordered by the Qun. I was not taught war. I was taught the weather. Red clouds for thunder, gray clouds for rain, green clouds for the devouring storm, and black clouds for the Antam cannons. After what they did in Ventus, I ran away.
I'm sorry the on-Tom did that to you.
I do not have my old life or work, but I remember who I am. The Antam have lost even that.
You saw their banners? They're in the area.
I will not be seen.
Okay. Let me know if they bother you.
I am at peace, Avatosh. I have the clouds to watch and fish to eat.
More than just fish. Here you go. Shathan said to eat the fruit before it spoils.
I like the cookies better.
Everyone likes the cookies better.
I'll eat the fruit. Thank you, Avatosh.
Panahedan. I'll see you soon.
So the dragon hunter has a softer side.
That was a weird
The Qun says you
conversation.
take care of people.
So you're a
It
little
doesn't, but
Kunari,
okay.
a little Ravani, and a little dragon.
Yeah?
Point out challenges of living in different worlds. Point out strengths, I guess.
I get that.
Come on. I should tell my mother how Karash is doing.
Don't you dare fast travel me away. Thank you.
So how do you get it?
I lived in a town before I went to Arlathan Forest and joined the Veil Jumpers. Then I had to leave that to help stop Solus.
Chantry versus the Coon. Oh, good lord, we'll be here all day. An excerpt from Tor Vashoth, a guide for Kunari leaving the Coon, written by Sia Rowan, with notes from Shathan, translated from Kunlad. As you learn the world outside the Coon, you will hear people speak of the Maker and the Chantry. In some ways, these are like the Coon under which you grew up. The Chantry is not like the whole of the Coon. It is instead like our priests and scholars. Outside the Coon, the military is controlled by a ruler like the King of Ravane, while building and farming are controlled by merchants. Yes. If this strikes you as inefficient, you understand it correctly. Okay. Imagine an Avalok worker and an Asala priest arguing over how to build a library with no triumvirate to settle their disputes fairly. The Chant of Light teaches that the world was created by the Maker, a divine figure who then left the world to dwell in the Fade. By the Maker means that something surprising has happened, while Maker willing is hoping for good fortune. Yes, the Maker is not a spirit or a demon. Suggesting this might be the case makes Chantry priests very unhappy. Andraste was a warrior and scholar who received visions of the Chant of Light, much like Kozlun understanding the principles of the Qun. She spread the chant across the south. The core principles of the Chantry are to be... It's so weird that I call it Chantry when I don't use my A's like that. It should be the Chantry. but that just sounds weird with the Y. Anyway, to be kind to one another, to spread word of the chant of light. See, it's chant of light. It's a chant of light. Even though I used chant up there, which was weird. Don't mind me. I'm just musing on the way I speak things. Much of the Qun were meant to spread, to not let mages rule over others. This is interpreted differently in different countries. In the south, mages were kept in captivity, restricted almost like our Sarabas. In Ravane, mages simply must renounce any claim to rule as a noble. In Tevinter, chantry priests say that the chant of light only restricts mages from ruling for evil, and mages are free to rule. This has led to a split between the chantry there and in other places. S. It's reassuring to see that the Qun is not the only way of life broken by institutional corruption. Uh-huh.
So you take what works from each part, right?
I...
A lost poem, translated from Kunlat. Look beyond the sea. White clouds race across the sky. Forget cannon smoke. Oh, that's the dude. That's not Tosh.
I had to take Kunari language classes growing up. I had to learn how to tie these stupid knots. It wasn't so bad when the Kunari and Ravane were at peace. Now the Antam have broken from the Qun and started attacking. People look at me like they're scared I'll switch sides.
That's their loss. People who've only ever been one thing will never know how big the world
raining.
is.
Shouldn't be out here.
Yeah? Maybe.
Oh, I was waiting to scare them. I feel like we're going in a circle here, Tosh.
Mother, what are you doing here?
You used to call me Tama.
I also used to wet the bed. Want me to start that up again?
I'd rather you didn't.
Wait, that sounded bad. I can explain at length. Oh, relax.
You know what I meant.
She always did like the grumpy ones.
In truth, Evitash's tastes are quite varied, although it is uncommon for her to be attracted to men.
Mother.
Why are we talking about her
Perhaps
sexual
because
preferences?
in some ways, she acts more like a man herself.
Why are you here?
I came to ask Karash about the tablet your group recovered. I wondered if some of the symbols might be used among the Antam.
Be gentle. Don't make him talk about the war.
I see the wisdom of your suggestion. I also see that you used your fire again. Chakra Toebra.
Chakra Toebra.
Remember to keep your consonants crisp. Kunari do not slouch, and neither does our language. Panahedan, Evitash. You did well bringing Karash his food.
If you were gonna visit him anyway, why didn't you bring the food?
Sorry. She's like that.
I mean, she cares about you.
She's very involved in your life.
Not what I said.
Yeah.
It was nice to meet Karash.
Yeah. It was.
Oh my god, Tash is the worst conversationalist I've ever met. Tash spent time on the rainy coast, feeding the birds and practicing her fire breathing. An encounter with she wasn't like practicing her fire breathing. With her mother an encounter with the mother Shaitan showed that they do not always get along, but have each other's best interests at heart. If you say that's what the outcome was, sure. Oops, went too far. Hello. Gotta keep clicking on it before it actually like takes my pressing into consideration. I don't mind it per se. So I'm looking at a horn. I just really like the other outfit. I like this outfit. It's cool. Oh, you can level. I don't really know what you do. What was your equivalent of battle cry? Dragon's Roar. There we go. Yeah, radius. Almost got the health unlocked. Alright, so that was that. Nothing else here? No. Okay, you don't have any more quests. 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 I need more stuff to sell you so I get Bellaris and gear. You don't have any more quests. And you do. Weishaupt it is. Sorry. The Anderfels. We're not specifically going to Weishaupt. Hosberg Wetlands. Oh, I didn't mean to start the main quest.
Welcome to the Hosberg Wetlands.
God damn it. Guess what I'm
I'd
doing
say
Morrigan.
make yourself comfortable.
This place is...
Foreboding?
Yes. Well, foreboding is normal here, but it's worse than usual.
The Blight's always a problem in the Anderfels. It's not strange to find a corrupted patch of forest or swamp.
What is strange is the sudden surge of blight through the Hosberg wetlands. Much like the village you found, the blight here struck too quickly, and in strange forms.
It's choked the whole area, and the local village, Lavendel, was caught in it. But they're survivors. We can be grateful for that.
Indeed. It's good you're here. This is only the beginning. This is really bad. I knew this would happen.
It only gets worse from here.
We've got the same feeling.
As far as we can tell, the gods you're chasing weren't here directly.
If the Blight's really changed, then the changes are widespread. As for how much?
I can almost sense something in there. Another sound under the blight's usual song.
Stories say wardens sense blight. I never thought it was literal.
It happens when you join the Order. But that's more than I should say.
When we met, you tried to block the sound out. Now you hear too much.
If it helps, that's what we're here for.
All right. Tell me there's a plan.
We heard rumors of the surge here and volunteered to investigate. The first warden expects a report. Soon.
If we want proof the blight's changed, then this place is where to find it.
But the way the Blight left the village, we've had our hands full just keeping it back and helping the sick.
You need more to study.
Yes. The odd growths the blight has formed, like boils, they surround Lavendel. I need more samples.
You want me to touch the samples? Ew.
So you two study the blight?
Formally? No. Well, maybe. It depends on your definition.
We travel a lot, and tend to get sidetracked by weird problems.
Who knew I'd roam so far from Orlais? If we want to help, we need to learn what we're dealing with.
Oh, I
Leave
should
it
have gone
to
for the
me.
gross
You
option.
can't just handle blight. I'll give you something to contain it. And watch for darkspawn.
I'll try not to die.
We'd prefer you didn't.
So be careful.
I'll get right on staying alive just for you. Okay, there are the quests I was looking at doing, but now we're doing main quest, so we're doing bloody main quest. It didn't say destroy the blight boils. It said grab samples of the blight boils. Ooh, there's a champion here. Gate of Parched Hopes. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, and there's one down there for the Pale Reflections. Yay! Oh, and then there's the other demon. Yes! We are so busy here now. Hold up. I don't have this fast travel point. Oh, it's in the next room. Never mind.